What up, good peoples? Mr. Anomaly coming at you again. Another day with Mr. A. I want to do just a quick, this may be a quick one, I don't know. We'll see I get the flowing. A woman gets on TikTok and expresses her opinion of men who don't chase after women are gay. This is fun. It's about a minute and a half. I'm going to let it play and I'm just going to pick it apart bit by bit. Here we go.
If a man ever brags that they do not chase women, she's falling out. If they brag that they do not chase women, if they brag that they're not going to go out of their way for a woman, you like men. You want to be a princess. You want a man to chase you. They haven't admitted to themselves that they are like actually gay, okay? Because a guy who guys know. It's not about chasing women in particular, it's more about pursuing a woman, okay? If they're bragging that they do not pursue women, you're kind of girly, kind of weird. It's just not a flex because the girls that are actually of high quality are going to not chase you. They're not going to chase your validation. They're not going to go out of their way to prove to you that they're worth being picked, okay? Because a lot of the high quality women that you want are going to require you to pursue them. And yes, I am referring to pursuing, not chasing. So if a woman's not showing any signs of interest, of course the guy shouldn't have to chase them, right? But if you're bragging that, oh yeah, I'm not going to chase a woman. I'm going to have her come to me. I'm not going to pursue women. I'm going to have her come up to me. She needs to show me that she's worth being with. I'm sorry, in what world? You are not the prize. The woman is the prize, always. And if you think you're the prize, sir, I think you need to be with men. You need to be with men, and you have to acknowledge the fact that you might possibly be gay. And that's okay. Just learn to accept it. Stop complaining, because the girls that you really want are going to require a little bit of effort. Sorry, sir. It's just how it is.
Operator with an emergency breakthrough from your sister. Samson and Sheila. Mama felt, shut up, bitch.
Oh, she said a lot on that. I'm going to have to pick this apart, man. You know what happened on this one, guys? She came across a real one. She came across the man that she likes, and he knows his worth, and they don't like that. I can tell you a couple of 3 things on this, man. She said a lot on this, bro. Again, they don't like it, man, when you know your worth. And here's the thing, as she talked about high quality women, we're gonna replay it. I'm gonna pick it apart. A man who knows his worth don't have to say anything. That's why I say you don't got to go back and forth. That's why I be going back. I don't go back and forth. You just know, and they know too. No words need to be spoken. Like my boy Tyler Lannister says, anybody who has to go around saying I'm a king is no true king. You just be it. You don't have to say anything. Words do not need to be spoken whenever it's real. Whenever you cultivate it and you mean it from balls to bone, you don't have to say a goddamn thing. Only weaklings got to go around and bump their chest. I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. You don't got to do all that, bro. They hate when you know your worth. You make them feel some kind of way. I can tell you a couple 3 things, bro. It's funny. It's freaking hilarious, man. They get quiet around me because again, I ain't playing this game. This right here, we're gonna pick it apart, but let me play a couple.
Men who know that worth. I don't like men who know that worth. I hate y'all. I hate men who know their worth. They be like, I don't gotta deal with girls. I know my worth. I got my check. 4 men was just dinner but now y'all wanna be having real deep conversations and y'all wanna be asking what you do. Or I do. Trying to cut this off no, I don't got time for the drama, or you toxic. I hate when it says to me, you toxic. So what's up? What you doing tomorrow? Who teaching you all that? Who teaching you all that?
Teaching us what?
Y'all worth.
They don't like it. They don't like when you know your worth. They don't like when you ask the tough questions. Again, it's going to cost me the woman. So they don't like when you ask the tough questions and force them to look at themselves. Because unfortunately, a lot of them don't have any internal cultivation. I'm sorry to say that. I know that sounds misogynistic as hell, but it's true. A lot of them do not have any internal cultivation. Here's another one for you.
I'm gonna let you men in on a little secret, ladies. Don't kill me for this, but women hate for a man to know his worth. I said, yeah, we don't like that shit. Nigga come around thinking he know his worth. Oh, he too good for this, he too good for that. A man that know his worth ain't gonna let like that. Me personally, I don't like that. Nigga, I need you to come around not knowing shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, they're too used to dudes. Again, we live in a society. Oh, I thought I had that clip ready. Where is it at? God dog it. Did I not save that clip? We live in a society that has bent the knee to the Jezebel spirit. And unfortunately, a lot of these women are gone, bro. Oh, man, did I not save my girl, man? God dog it. Dang it. Oh, man, I thought I had her ready. I didn't have that one up there saved. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
I think it's a frustration that I've heard a lot of men mention today, which is ladies want to pick and choose the equality that they have. They didn't really want equality. They wanted power. And I mentioned the dating dynamics, a prime example where it's like the equality
I like hearing it come from women.
that they have. They didn't really want equality. They wanted power. And I mentioned the dating dynamics, a prime example where it's like, we still want to be able to have our money and make our own money, but we still want you to pay for all of us. I can still have the nice office. I can still be a boss babe, but you're still paying for the vacations. You're still buying the home. You're still, planning the engagement. You're still proposing. You're still. So it's like we want the benefits of chivalry, but we don't actually want the social contract that came with it.
That's my girl so eloquently stated. She wants to be the fair maiden, be pursued by the man that she wants with her non-virgin ran through ass with all that cake face on her face. Wants you to be traditional. Wants you to be the quote-unquote real man. Again, bro, they do not like it, bro.
I'm gonna let you men in on a little secret, ladies. Don't kill me for this, but women hate for a man to know his worth. I said, yeah, we don't like that shit. Nigga come around thinking he know his worth. Oh, he too good for this, he too good for that. A man that know his worth ain't gonna let us play with him, and I don't like that. Me personally, I don't like that. Nigga, I need you to come around not knowing shit.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I said, if you a man that's standing on business and being upfront and direct, it's going to cost you the majority of women. But like I said, I don't say that's not a bad thing because most of these women are tied to the world. But that lets me know the mentality of a lot of men that's out here. Oh, you don't get a lot of women talking like that. You have to be on this frequency. You got to play this game with them. You got to be on the same level of delusion. It just proves my point. You have to sell your soul. You got to be a simulation to bang a simulation. They're going to run from you if you're standing on business. That's just the way it is because all of them are connected with the couple lemmings and the sex and all that. It is what it is. Let me break this broad down real quick because this is just too easy, man.
If a man ever brags that they do not chase women, she's falling up. If they brag that they do not chase women, if they brag that they're not going to go out of their way for a woman, you like men. You want to be a princess. You want a man to chase you. They haven't admitted to themselves that they are like actually gay. Okay, because
isn't that like homophobic? Also, isn't that like gay shaming? Isn't that wrong what she's doing? Oh, that's right. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing because yeah. Isn't that homophobic? The younger people, you Gen Zers, is she being homophobic, trying to shame you with being gay? It's funny, man. Like I said, I get that he must be gay. He must be gay. Nope, I'm not tolerating any bull crap. That's as plain and simple, point blank period. That's why I say you're going to eliminate the majority of women if you're standing on business and mean it. You got to mean it from balls to bone because no words need to be said.
like guys know, like it's not about chasing women in particular. Like it's more about pursuing a woman. Okay, if they're like bragging that they do not pursue women, like you're kind of grilly.
And here's the thing, and anybody with some sense knows this. All those rules, principles, and standards go right out the window. Oh, God dang it, where my girl at? Y'all forgive me on this one. Let me see, where's she at? Damn it. I'm gonna let the godless Joy Taylor tell y'all.
Keep it a buck. If they're fine enough, keep it a buck. If they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want. Fine, funny, fucking money.
You're throwing all boundaries, standards, all that shit you talked on Instagram about how you would never, and this woman ain't kid, because women this and men this, you're moving forward with this person.
You're moving forward with this person. All that goes out the window. She came across a real one who ain't playing her game, and she's upset. That's why she's projecting and making this TikTok video. You don't have to say anything, man. Been there. They will position themselves to be in your vicinity. They'll give you the googly eyes. They will make it obvious that they want you to approach. You don't gotta do all this. And again, even if you're foolish to do this, how you start is how you finish. You're gonna have to keep doing that. Keep chasing, keep pursuing, keep trying to make her happy. And you already know that leads to damnation. The goalpost is gonna keep getting further and further and further and further back. And quite the opposite as well. If she get with that dude, she's gonna have to work for it. She's gonna have to continue with her actions to show why she needs to be in that guy's life. This is why you're gonna eliminate 99% of them. I wish I would have saved that clip of that Asian bro I like playing, talking about getting ran through all the time. But she said that she made a video, and you dudes, bro, she made a video talking about she's done with rich dudes. She just wants an average, boring guy. And the men heard that, and they were all like, oh my God, this one's a special one. Yeah, passport bros are symbol. She's like, no. I don't want a rich dude that knows his worth, because I'm going to have to constantly compete for that guy. I don't want to compete for him. That's why she don't want a rich dude. She's being real. You're going to have to compete for him. Most women ain't going to do that, especially this modern day woman who's falling for the Babylonian indoctrination.
It's just not a flex, because the girls that are actually of high quality are going to not chase you. They're not going to chase your validation. They're not going to go out of their way to prove to you that they're worth being picked.
That's a lie. This broad is she's full of crap. Again, as the godless Joy Taylor stated, if they like you enough, all that crap goes out the window. She came across a real one, made her feel some kind of way. I'm telling you, when you make them feel some kind of way, they never forget that. And you don't have to fuck them or lie to them either. You can just reject them, and not even in a malicious way, just by blowing them off. That rejects them. Like I say, I can tell you a couple of 3 things about that. I've been in these low vibration areas, especially with the B-dubs, making them feel some kind of way, because most of them think that they own black men. And when they come across a real one, and again, I don't even go back and forth. I ain't wasting no time. They feel some kind of way. They feel slighted, like my girl right here. Let me ask you guys a question also, calling you gay. Y'all talk about these verbal daggers. If she's already this comfortable getting on camera, talking about a man's sexuality in this type of way, what do you think she's going to do if you get involved with her? Do you think this is going to get better or worse? If she's already doing this at level 1, she's level 1, already doing this. With her level, she's level 1, my RPG nerds, with a little wooden sword and shield, killing baby gnomes and slimes and little rabbits in the forest. She's already level 1. What's going to happen if you gain experience points and grind with her at level 1? Y'all talk about the verbal daggers, a woman's words. Man, this woman will chew you up and spit you out. If she's that comfortable questioning your sexuality right here and just outright starting off, man. Only a fool, only a clown will take them seriously after this. And again, dudes will. And this right here, the way she's talking, you know what this sounds like? These Sahu simps who base their sexuality on a woman. Just like them. 2 peas in a mother-sucking side. 2 peas in a mother-sucking pod. Basing your sexuality on a woman. Basing your manhood on a woman. Basing your masculinity on sex. 2 sides of the same coin. The same type. That's why a woman's words works on certain men. And then they try to do that shit over here. That don't work. That's why I can tell a man he just like the woman who he cream pie. Dudes who sell their souls. Who sit up there and cream pie these women. They all sound the same, bro. Move accordingly. I just found this freaking hilarious.
It's just not a flex, because the girls that are actually of high quality.
High quality. Yo, non-virgin ran through ass. High quality. What makes you high quality? Because that mouth right there, boy, I tell you, that mouth right there, hell no. Hell to the no, with all that cake face on. Should have showed her face. Just a copy, Control-C, Control-V, you ain't missing out on nothing. Cake face 304 with filters thinking she's hot shit because we live in a society that gassed her up. And thirsty ass simps who don't have any self-worth, no cultivation, who tell her what she wants to hear to sleep with her, makes her delusional. So she thinks she's, again, high quality. What makes you high quality? You don't have to say anything if you're high quality. You wouldn't be doing this video if you were high quality. You wouldn't be talking like this, doing this video if you were high quality. And again, the milk's been spilled. This gives me content to make. Just another video for me to do. The milk's been spilled already. Most of these women are done. We live in a society of bent the knee to the Jezebel.
Not chase you. They're kind of weird. It's just not a flex, because the girls that are actually of high quality are going to not chase you. They're not going to chase your validation. They're not going to go out of their way to prove to you that they're worth being picked. Okay?
That's a lie. That's a lie. Again, I'm playing one more time. That's a lie. That is a lie. I can bear witness on this. That's a lie. They'll give you the Google eyes. They'll turn around so you look at their ass. Please holler at me. They will do. If they like you enough, they will do this. This is 100% facts. Again, if you're a guy that don't got this, you might be disagreeing, but those, if you know, you know. What's that saying? If you know, you know. You don't got to do any of this. They will place themselves in front of you.
But if they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want, fine, funny, fucking money, you're throwing all boundaries.
This is why I say you a fool. Only a clown takes them seriously after the fact. Because if they wanted to, they would. Trust and believe. This woman ain't no virgin. She's been ran through. Her bottle's been knocked out. She's bound to another man. She's bound to the streets. Talking about some high quality, bro. You throwing all that out the window.
All that shit you talked on Instagram about how you would never, and this woman ain't because women this and men this, you're moving forward with this person.
Real talk.
A lot of the high quality and chase your validation. They're not going to go out of their way to prove to you that they're worth being picked. Okay? Because a lot of the high quality women that you want are going to require you to pursue them. And yes, I am referring to pursuing, not chasing. So if a woman's not showing any signs of interest, of course the guy shouldn't have to chase them, right?
You just defeated the purpose. You just said that they won't do that. They won't show you interest. They won't do all that. So which one is it? This woman got hurt, guys. Again, she saw a dude who knows his worth. He looked at her as a cum dump that she is, and she feels some kind of way about it. That's why she getting on here not even making any sense.
We're not going to chase your validation. They're not going to go out of their way to prove to you that they're worth being picked. Okay? Because a lot of the high quality women that you want are going to require you to pursue them.
And again, she's right there. If you like her more than she likes you, yep, you're going to have to convince her to like you. Kiss ass, trick. So yep. You're gonna have to keep doing that forever. If your eyes are bigger than your belly, you have the hot box tunnel vision. You're enamored with her beauty, her physicality, and she ain't looking at you, giving you the time of day. You're gonna have to sell your soul to get her, and we already know where that leads. To complete and utter damnation, complete and utter ruin. Again, they got the same talking points we do, but they need the men more than they need us. They need us more than we need them. I'm gonna do another video, sex, TLDR, the projection, the loneliness, the connection. That's more so them than it is us. They just successfully, and I hate to admit it, but the society has massively gaslit men. They have gaslit most dudes and make them think that they're missing out. They're the ones that are the hornballs. They're the ones that need the connection. They need it more than we do. I gotta do another video on that. I digress.
Yes. I am referring to pursuing, not chasing. So if a woman's not showing any signs of interest, of course the guy shouldn't have to chase them.
Just contradicted yourself.
But if you're bragging that, oh yeah, like I just, I'm not going to chase a woman. I'm going to have her come to me. I'm not going to pursue women. I'm going to have her come up to me. She needs to show me that she's worth being with. Like, I'm sorry, in what world? You are not the prize. The woman is the prize.
Anybody has to go around saying, I am a king is no true king. I am the prize. You don't have to say anything. And again, the non-virgin woman, this just shows me how skewered this world is. Again, they want to pick and choose. They want to pick and choose what they want. They want to be traditional with everything but their chest. You guys notice that? They want to be traditional with everything but their chest. Now you want to sit up there, man? Come on, bro.
And if you think you're that she's worth being with, like, I'm sorry, in what world? You are not the prize. The woman is the prize.
again, guys, my fair maiden. A maiden was a woman that was a virgin that was never been touched by another man. So yeah, the guy was going out of his way to pursue her, but they're still holding on to that even though they're not maidens anymore. And again, if you're a guy who thinks you're less than and nothing without a woman, I guess then she is the prize. You're basing your self-worth, you're basing your masculinity on a woman. I can see why some of them think they're goddesses. You think you ain't shit without a woman? You think you ain't nothing without sex? You like I said, dudes use virginity as a shaming tactic. I mean, I can see why they talking like this in some cases, because a lot of guys are just like her, worldly and Babylonian. This woman is straight indoctrinated with all that crap on her face.
And if you think you're the prize, sir, I think you need to be with men. You need to be with men, and you have to acknowledge the fact that you might possibly be gay.
That's another thing. The whole monk mode thing. When people talk about, I get up here talking about not having sex at 45 or whatever. And it's funny, it's like, why don't you just go gay? Whenever I hear dudes, especially, I expect that from women, because they can't really think like that. They can't really cultivate like that. But when I hear you dudes talk like that, that lets me know that you have the same programming the woman has. Why don't you just go gay? How about I just stay by myself and enjoy peace and quiet? That doesn't compute with you people, because you have no internal cultivations, because a lot of you dudes are just like the women you cream pop. This is my take on that, bro. I just find it hilarious, especially when I find it even more hilarious when I hear men talking like this. Again, you can tell those that are tethered to Babylon. Move accordingly. The reason why I'm talking like this, I got different people listening to me. Just did that video the other day. You got simp fathers, simp brothers, simp cousins, simp friends, simp teachers, simp singers, all simps, and they got that mentality. So just be aware. Just be aware of what you're dealing with out there.
Just learn to accept it. Stop complaining, because the girls that you really want are going to require a little bit of effort. Sorry, sir. It's just how it is.
That's projection. The man that she really wants is going to require some effort. She got did in by a dude that she likes, and he ain't trying to hear her bull crap. You're gonna have to work to get that guy. You're gonna have to work to keep that guy. And I said before, I say it again. Yes, it's going to cost you the woman. Yes, absolutely. It's going to cost you most women. If you think you're gonna have a rotation of this modern day woman, and you're gonna be upfront and honest, and you're gonna have a rotation of these type of women, and they're gonna be twiddling your thumbs while you banging other women, man, please. You're gonna chase them off. You're gonna chase the majority of them off, man. But it is what it is. I got one more time.
Operated with an emergency breakthrough from your sister. Samson and Sheila, Mama failed. Shut up, bitch.
Play my girl one more time, bro. I'm telling you, man, they don't like it. And if you mean it, you gotta mean it, guys. You gotta mean it. And warning, yes, they're going to get intimidated. You're going to chase most of them off. Yes, absolutely. So expect that.
Let you men in on a little secret, ladies. Don't kill me for this, but women hate for a man to know his worth. I said, yeah, we don't like that shit. Nigga come around thinking he know his worth. Oh, he too good for this, he too good for that. A man that know his worth ain't gonna let us play with him, and I don't like that. Me personally, I don't like that. Nigga, I need you to come around not knowing shit.
Yep, just like our girl right here. They do not like that, bro. He think he too good. I can tell you everything she said. He think he too good. He must be gay. He think he too good. Damn right I think I'm. I don't think I know. But again, I have a platform to voice my opinion. That's why I'm only saying that. But I don't say nothing in real life. You don't have to, because they can smell it on you. And you are going to lose most women. And again, woe to the man. Woe to the man that bases his self-worth and tries to mold himself for this. This is why I can tell dudes to do this, because you taint yourself spiritually wise, man. You sell your soul to get these type of bras. You lying to them and playing the game and think you ain't shit without them, bro. It leaves a spiritual stench on you. And I can see it coming a mile away. I can tell men that compromise themselves to entertain women like this. Oh, trust and believe she got simps in her DMs. Trust and believe. Some of you dudes ain't shit, man. Real talk, bro. Some of you dudes ain't shit. It is what it is. Woe to the man that bases his self-worth on that. You a winner! You a winner! You a winner! I ain't got nothing else to add, man. That's pretty much it on this. I'm probably start doing these, just breaking down these random 304s. Milk's been spilled already. It's just fun to critique. Milk's been spilled. The die has been cast. All you can do is move accordingly. Survey says one more for the good guys. I'm out, good peoples. Latest.